Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Friday, or whatever day it is that you're listening to this. It's Jay today. And it's Jay today. I like how that rhymes. Oh, okay. So, hi again. Hopefully, you're having a good day. You pressed play. You're here to listen to what I have to say. It's Jay. Okay, I'm going to stop. OMG. Listen, today I want to talk about focusing on the things you're not doing. And so I do see that often people are focusing on the things they are not doing when speaking about their journey and maybe how they're not succeeding, right? So people would say things like, I know I'm not being successful because I'm not drinking water. I know I'm not being successful because I'm not exercising. I know I'm not being successful because I'm not, creating any awareness. I know I'm not being successful because I'm not meal prepping, or, like we are so quick on creating awareness on the things we're not doing. We often like hyper focus on the things we are not accomplishing and the things we are not doing, and kind of blaming those particular reasons why we're not being successful. And here's the thing, I just feel like that conversation doesn't really add value. Like, are we going anywhere? Like, are we getting anywhere by saying that we're not accomplishing because we're not drinking enough water? Like, it's like there's no plan in sight. There's no awareness into what you're actually doing. So, I guess my message today is to remind you to focus on the things you are doing and changing that language a bit. So instead of saying something like, I know I'm not drinking enough water, say something like, I am drinking a lot of pop. Not always naming what you're not doing, but creating more awareness around what you are doing. Or I am drinking a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. Instead of saying, I don't exercise, say, I spend a lot of time on the couch, or I spend a lot of time not moving, or I don't move my body a lot. I don't do a lot of steps. Oh, that's not that's actually what you're not doing. So let's say with what you are doing, I am sitting a lot. So I feel like if we can change that language a bit and focus more on the things we're doing, that is going to add more value to your journey. And here's why. I think that just talking about what you're not accomplishing is actually not giving you space to learn more about what you are doing. And the reason why I want you to focus on the now and what you are actually doing instead of what you're not doing is because I think it allows you to actually figure out a plan and to know more about yourself. And the answer to your success is not in what you're not doing. So I think that, like, I understand why you're saying it. I understand why you're saying, if I drank more water, if I slept, if I went to bed, earlier, or if I created meals for myself, or if I was more prepared, I would have more success. I understand why you're saying that, and you're probably not wrong. But the thing is, by saying those things, we're not creating awareness around what we are doing and kind of like what's the next step, and having the proper discussions with ourselves and the proper reflections. Like, what do I want to be doing? Do I like that I'm the person that sits a lot and, sits on the couch and watches a lot of TV? Do I like that I'm the person that drinks a lot of coffee? Do I not care? I just think that these conversations are going to allow you results, are going to guide you to success. I also want to say that you are not lacking. Often we're blaming our lack of success on the things we are not doing. We do that often. Like, I am not successful because I am not doing this thing. And I think we should be saying, I am not successful because I am doing these things. For example, I am not successful because I go to bed too late. I am not successful because I drink a lot of coffee. I am not successful because I spend time doing other things than planning my meals. And so I know that it's almost like, does it really matter? I think it does. I think that what people need to work on is self-awareness. And we need to focus more on the things we are doing so that we can have a look at the things we are doing so that we can adjust our behaviors and not live in this world of like what we should be doing or what we're not doing. That's a world that is not real right now. when you think about it. That world does not exist right now. If we live in a world where we're like, I'm not drinking water, I'm not exercising, you're just staying in a world that doesn't exist. I think there is more value in being honest about what you are accomplishing, what you are doing, and then kind of adjusting those behaviors, because those are the ones you're doing. Those are the ones you need to work on. So, oh, this is another sentence that I hear often. I don't understand why I haven't lost weight. I didn't eat the pie on Saturday, or I didn't even eat at the restaurant. And again, your success is not in the things that you are not doing. Your success is lying. Your success or lack of is in the things you are doing. So creating more awareness in the things you are eating, not the things you're not eating. We often focus on the things we're not eating. Like, I didn't eat a poutine this week. I didn't eat at night. I think that it's more valuable to think about the things you are doing. So hopefully this really quick, short podcast gets you to think more about that. Okay, you guys, I want you to focus more and learning more on the things you are doing and see if those behaviors are leading you to success or not. And see if those behaviors are things that you want to adjust. I think that you should create more awareness around why you're sitting for 3 hours every night and not going for a walk, or why are you choosing to sit at lunch and chat with your colleagues instead of going for your walk. And that's fine. It's just creating more awareness around your actual behaviors and not the behaviors that you're not doing. All right. I feel like this was good enough. I want to keep it short. I want to keep it simple. Honestly, I am tired. It's just been a rough Monday. I've had a migraine. I have a neck ache. Oh my God. I feel like I'm old and just lacking energy. And you know what? What I'm really thankful for right now is accountability is going to pay off. I have to teach spin tonight, and that's going to get me out of my comfort zone. And it's probably going to make me feel better, especially with being tired. And I'm actually going to go and grab some fresh air, not a big walk, just something. I just need air right now. I also need carbs. So I definitely ate some carbs for lunch. I need energy, right? So listen to what your body's telling you, give it what it needs. And sometimes we're being too loosey-goosey, or even too oh, I'm just going to stay home and be on my phone. But maybe going for a walk would definitely help you more. So giving yourself options, getting out of that comfort zone a little bit and really looking into what will actually help your scenario or your situation. All right, everyone, wishing you a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for listening. And again, focus on what you are doing, not on what you're not doing. So change that language of yours. Okay. The answer is in what you are currently doing. So creating more awareness around that for sure is the key. Okay. All right. Goodbye, guys.